this bowl. I've been developed 2 new tools, and I want to show you today. This tool is my number 2 trimming tools, and it's evolved. So I've been trying to put the holes here, the hole here, and then the ruler here. So you can use this to not only trim, but also you can use to measure the thickness of the button, and while you are trimming the button, you can know how deep we go in. So this is the tool that I'm going to show you. And then also when you are finished trimming, but the clay coil is going to be in the way, and then if you want to trim all the way down to the bottom, this is the new tool that I've been thinking and developed during my break time, and now this is in the production. I want to show you that this tool, this is the spinner that you can spin freely, and then you put it right here, and there's a little groove here, so your spinner is fitting right there. And this made out of plastic glass, and got all the different lines there that you can measure up to 3 even parts, or 4 even parts, and even 8 even parts. And also there's a whole circle there, so you can find your center easily by placing there to find your center. And then I will show you how I do it at the very final stage when I'm going to take care of the bottom corner. Okay, so this is the tool. Both tools that I will put it on my Etsy shop and for sale. So if you want to buy one, and just visit my Etsy shop, ETSY. Just type in my name. Okay. Right. So before we trim, I usually like to know how thick the bottom is. Okay, how thick the bottom is. And for my number 2 tools that I put in the dimension, the ruler here, this is how you do, because this is not wide enough, so you won't be able to put it in there and measure it. So you want to increase the measurement diameter. You can just simply put 2 pieces of a ruler that you can find easily from the store, and it's very cheap and expensive. You just place right here, and then the point is that this is the hole. You place the hole right in the center, and then you put it right here. So you got a measurement that is about 95 millimeters. Okay, so from this point to the very center is 95 millimeters, and then you can pull out, and then you move it to here, and you reinsert the ruler here. So you got the reading is about 108 millimeters. So instantly you can subtract 108 to 95, so you come up with 30 millimeters. So that's how you check the thickness of the bottom, by putting 2 parallel ruler here. So this, you can even put 2 wooden balls, so there's no problem. And with this, it's very handy, come with very handy. So that's the tool that I like to introduce, that I put the ruler right here, right on my trimming tool. Right, so we have 103, and let's try to center it. Okay, and you can put the clay coil to hold it on the wheel head. I usually put 4 pieces, and when you are using the coil, make sure that you hold down your pot, otherwise you might push it away. So make sure you push down before you compress further. Okay, now we could use the tool, the number 2. You can use either one of it. Okay, so I'm going to sell it as a set. Okay, a set of 2. So you got a ruler and you got a hole, so you can do right away. When you are doing the trimming, I usually like to hold it closer, okay, closer to the corner here. I'm using the corner to chop up a lot of clay out. As long as your tool is very sharp, you could remove the clay easily. So make sure that you sharpen or resharpen your tool before you trim. And then I usually want to do this part, take care of this part first, to get it to the right thickness, and then I can decide how far I can go down from here. So first, I will just cut out the clay from the center. And we have the right measurement that I told you about is about 13 millimeters, so I would know how far I can go. And I usually like to dip this part, the middle part here, about 3 millimeter, within 3 millimeters. So 13, so you could go like 9 millimeters deep. And you can use this right there and measure right away, or you can put your piece back and then you measure there too. Okay, so 2 ways that you can measure, or you can just place right next to the corner of the foot, and then you can decide. Now this is about 8 millimeters, so I could go 1 millimeter more. Okay, let's stop the wheel and double check it. Okay, still not quite yet, but it's getting closer, so I will just do the very fine trimming. Just remove and try to get the corner look nicer. And I turn in my tool, so this is 90 degrees, just fit right in there in the corner. You see that when I'm trimming, I usually like to hold down my tool so it's very steady, and then just go take care of the bottom corner, the inside corner. Almost there, so I would do the very final trimming by spin my wheel really fast, so that my surface will be smooth. Okay, so that's the inside corner. So I usually decided how far I can go depending on how far this is done. So this corner and this corner should be at least on the same level, or maybe even lower on the outside part, just a little bit lower. So from this point, I know I can go a little bit further down here. And then I usually cut a little bit a groove here, the undercut here. So when I'm glazing it, hopefully the glaze stop right there. So only the very sharp corner can do the very detail of cutting this. And then a very final trimming, I will speed up my wheel, speed up, and then move my hand slowly so the surface will be smooth. And go back and round the corner. So the foot is done nicely, and then I'm just burnish the foot. So that's the footing. Put my stamp right there. And I'm gonna put the cheddar mark right here, about half of it, maybe even more. I put two different cheddar mark, okay? And this is my number 1 trimming tool. To compare number 1 and number 2, you can see this part is longer, so it helped the blade to vibrate. Okay, so if you want to get a good cheddar result, use my number 1 trimming tool. So this time, the first time, I'm gonna use the corner, left corner here. This left corner, you trim 1/3 of it. Hold the tool a little bit longer so it helps the tool to bounce, and with a little bit angle. Okay, this is 90 degrees, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Okay, this is 90 degrees. and a little bit over, and spin the wheel a bit faster, and hold it steady and apply a little bit more pressure. Okay, that's the important tip. And spin the wheel a little bit faster and move the tool slowly. Okay, so this is my first use in the left corner, and I usually use the corner of my tool to draw two lines, okay, to define my cherry mark. And then from here, I'm going to use the other corner, okay, the right hand corner, to get the cherry mark. And again, make two lines to define my cherry mark. Okay, so all this part has been taken care, but like I told you before I trim, I want to take care of the bottom corner. And make sure you remove the coil carefully without pushing it off the center. Okay, so this part has been taken care of, and like I told you that I want to show you my plastic glass and the spinner combination. First, see that there's all the circles there, so it will help you easily to find your center. Just place your right there, finding your circle, finding the center, and then put this in there, right there, so it's not moving. So when you are trimming, okay, adjust a bit. So when you're trimming, you just hold down the part. On this part here, because you are applying pressure, so your part is not going to go away. Okay, so that's the design of it. Of course, you can use a CD disc, but CD you won't be able to be see-through, so you won't be able to find your center easily, like this one here, that you will be able to see through it because this is transparent, so you find your center easily. And also I put a groove here, so it's fitting right in the center. So that's the special design of this part here. See that? It's very center. Right, and then just hold down to the part, and you can trim and take care of the bottom corner without pushing your part away, because you apply the pressure from the top down. Okay, so that's the function that I told you about it. Okay, plastic glass, and this got all the circles and all different angles. If you want to cut like 3 even part, cut, trim down, you can find your 3 part easily. Or you want to cut 4 corners that I have 90 degrees, 120 degrees, so you can cut it easily using this measurement. So this is also my design and my invention too. Okay, so after done trimming everything, remove it and then clean up, and you got a nice bowl all the way from here to here. Okay, And let me sacrifice one because since I told you that the measurement, okay, and let me sacrifice. I know you're going to like it, but this is the teaching process. So to show you the result of it after trim the bottom. Okay, thanks for watching.